While the squishy, almost dumb brain, eyeball and organs of A.G. Haynes, the anatomy lessons, dissecting medical features can be prodded and squeezed. They are not there just for show. Speculative designer Haynes has made exhibits from silicon to suggest not only what the future of biotechnology could be, but the repercussions of that biotechnology for its users.
If you had a bionic eye implant fitted, you might eventually be able to see better, or you might be able to, like if anyone's into Black Mirror, you might be able to film things or whatever. But it could result in the formation of cysts on the eye, which could actually even lead to things like blindness. So this sort of imagines the procedure that you might have to remove the implant and take away the cyst.
Haynes has also speculated on people living amid pollution, fitting a nanoparticle filter on their trachea to collect harmful particles from the air. But this suggests that such a filter would need to be taken out and cleaned regularly, and in turn have to be replaced periodically, leading to ongoing operations. Haynes developed the ideas by taking to researchers, some with surgical and anatomical backgrounds, about their concerns over current research being undertaken.
So we have brought together scientists and researchers from King's College London and artists to explore some of these really important issues, and visitors will see art exhibits that ponder on the future of human repair and alteration, that ask questions about whether we might live forever in the future and what that means, that ask about whether our body parts are an integral part of us or can be outside of us, and what that does to the idea of life and the way that we think about our human health.
The part of 3 exhibition called Spare Parts at the Science Gallery at King's College London, exploring the art, science, ethics and technology of organ transplants and tissue regeneration. Its artists, scientists, designers and researchers delve into some of the pros and cons of human repair and alteration and technological advances for the human race. What it means for daily life and personal identity to serve due to donated organ, and how 3D printable organs and body parts could be one day of swiped or shared between patients and explored. Artists from Australia University of Tasmania developed a machine that writes a new narrative in one of the artist's handwriting. Artists from Australia's University of Tasmania developed a machine that writes a new narrative in one of the artist's handwriting based on an original text, then is when the rewriting using artificial intelligence, AI. The AI works via an open source algorithm that is freely available now. It asks the question of where the human and technology starts and ends, and who is in control.
Can frighteningly simulate some of the things that we have always taken for granted, like our signatures, our handwriting as being this sort of imprint of who we are, of our essential selves, and that's being taken away from us in that sense. And in the history of technology, there's some really interesting moments as we develop these technologies and we start to question the boundaries about what it is actually to be human, what makes us distinct from other things.
Another piece, New Organs of Creation, uses low-frequency noises, an amalgam of voices of people from across Britain as they talk about their hopes for the future, for the nation, to stimulate stem cells, lining in 3D printer, miniature larynx, and as a method of tissue engineering. And the self-donor workshop imagines a factory of the future with a production chain for the bioengineering body parts. In this future, patients would be able to have failing organs replaced by growing cells extracted from their own tissues. Thus avoid the need for donor organs and immunosuppressant drugs. Spare Parts runs February 28 to May 12, 2019.